Hi guys, it's Jo here. I'm coming from England today on my bed throne. So yeah, slightly different surroundings, and I'm wearing my jacket that actually I wore when I was 10 years old and it still fits me. It's just a bit tight around the elbows. I wanted to do a video quickly about what it actually feels like to be anemic, because when I first was researching it on YouTube, you've got all these rubbishy films where you've got this voice that's spoken by a computer, and it's kind of reading out of a book and got these silly pictures on it on the screen. And I just thought, you know, apart from the obvious where people talk about headaches and you know, fatigue and stuff, there's like more to it than that, and I thought I would just say a little bit more about it here. And they say, oh, pale skin, but you know, if you look at me, I haven't got pale skin because, you know, I'm generally dark skinned anyway because I'm half French and I've got family that came from the Middle East a long time ago. So, you know, I'm never going to look that pale. And the same doctors say, you know, if you have really pale lips, mine are always going to look a bit like this, even if I'm really anemic. And I know I'm really anemic. I'm number 6 at the moment. And in the norms, the lower end is 20. I have been worse on 2, but it's taking a really, really long time to kind of pick up, and I don't really seem to be having any improvement in the last week or 2. So yeah, something else that I'd like to describe is, so my eyes, I don't know if they kind of look normal to you or not. If you don't know me, you won't know, but if I'm feeling normal and bright and bubbly, then my eyes are really kind of open and lively looking. But kind of energy wise and in my physical body, I kind of feel floaty, like my feet aren't really touching the ground. So I kind of feel a bit light, and that's not just in my head, it's just kind of all over. It's kind of this sensation that I seem to have in kind of my muscles and my joints and my bones. It's like everywhere. How else can I describe it? But at the same time, when I lift my arms up, it feels kind of really difficult to use my limbs. Everything feels really heavy, even though I feel light at the same time. It's a very odd thing to try and describe. I guess it also feels a bit like my sense of balance, and you know, if you have an idea of direction of where you want to go when you're walking somewhere, when you're feeling good, you're like, you don't even have to think about it, you just go there, don't you? Whereas when you're anemic, it feels like, okay, am I going to get to point B from point A or not? You kind of feel like you're swaying there. Yeah, so because there's kind of concentration and focus is the same. It's kind of, it's like your head is swimming in some kind of thick, I don't know, where it's all fuzzy and unclear and hard to really work out what you're trying to think, or what you want to do next, or make a plan for something. It just seems quite difficult to reach a point of a decision. What else? Oh yeah, I had this strange feeling in the last week. I don't always feel it, it's just sometimes. It's down here in this part, kind of really down low at the kind of front of my body. Like it's all moving and wibbling around and like fizzy and strange. It's like I don't have a density down there. It's really kind of light, and with all that movement, it makes you feel like you're not centered. You're not you're not grounded, you're not rooted, you're, I don't know, it's almost like a little bit of outer space is like come into you, or like an alien or something, and you've got to just kind of try and handle this universe that's inside of you, and kind of connect your universe with the reality and your outside surroundings, and like, okay, that's real, that's something I can touch and feel, and what's going on here is like, just this strange thing that you can't quite grasp and get your head around. So yeah, that's kind of maybe the finer, more subtle, sensitive sides of what anemia feels like. I went to the health food shop and I found this thing, and I'm going to do a video next on what this kind of liquid iron is all about, and I've started it today just to see if I can get any more like soaking into me because I've been taking 4 tablets a day. Each tablet is 22 milligrams of iron. It's a raw iron, and it still doesn't seem to be doing very much. I know I probably need to be very patient. It takes a long time to build up your iron, especially if you're vegan and you're taking lithium, which I am every night, which basically stops me from absorbing iron. So it's a slower process to raise your levels up. I wanted to say something else, but I've forgotten. No. Oh yeah, I'm anemic. That's why I've forgotten. Sorry about that. I hope it'll come up in the next video. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.